Hey guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Let's Play Fallout 3 with Tetnol. We're in the middle of a fight, helping the outcasts. Hey, somebody's trying to shoot us. Super mutant overlord here. And he takes a ton of damage.
Next time,
Here's the last one
put
to
up
go.
a fight.
Looks like we're good now. What is this guy shooting? A tri-beam laser. Well, isn't that just interesting? Hey, Fox, come here.
Careful.
I need to give you stuff. Actually, I'm gonna fix some
You
stuff
had something
after
to
I
say?
give you stuff.
Yes, by all means. Let's.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Both of these. All of these. All of these. And we're good. Now, time to start fixing some things. Combat shotgun. We're going to go ahead and equip one of those laser pistols. Need to give him all of those. And our silenced pistol. Look at that, I almost took all that weight off.
What have you got on your mind? Yes, by all means. Let's.
Give him that. Give him all three of these. You can have the combat shot. No, combat shotgun belongs to me. You can take that laser pistol and that hunting rifle. Oh, there's something else here that I should have given him. Oh, I have a sniper rifle still. Bunch of super sledges that we could use. Caution. Who opened that door? Experience for that. What the heck? Now let's just do this. Now you're blind. Oh boy. better gun. Next. No next. Okay, we'll reload. Hello. Somebody did show up. And of course, he's decided to sit behind a pillar so that I can't get to him. There we go. What kind of gun did you have? Gatling laser. Couple frag grenades. You just had a nail board. Is there a way up? Oh, there is. Okay. We just have to go around. Oh, almost made it. I'm gonna hope that there's another way down. Or another way up, I mean. Apparently not. Oh well. We have found the outcast outpost. Who is shooting?
Who the hell are you? And what do you think you're doing? Someplace you locals ain't supposed to be. But, since you're down here, let's go have a chat with the boss.
Why do I get the feeling this is a DLC? It is DLC.
Oh, great. Just what we need.
Can I go to the boss before you go to the boss?
Oh, great. Just what we need.
Be more careful.
Sorry, sir. Here he is, like you asked.
You were supposed to keep an eye on our guest, Defender.
Yeah, like I said, sorry, sir. Not my fault he ran in here. Listen, I still don't think this is a good idea.
That'll be all, Defender. Thank you. Look, Wastelander, I'm not sure what brings you here, but we don't like surprise visits from the local populace. You're lucky you weren't killed. But maybe there's more to you than the average rubble dweller, hmm? That computer there on your wrist. Maybe you can be useful to us after all. So you do have half a brain. That's good. I'll keep it simple. I need you and I need that computer of yours. You help me out, and I'll do what I can to help you. This isn't an offer the outcasts extend to anyone, so you really should think carefully about it. Records indicate there's some high-value tech in this base, but we can't get to it. The armory is sealed by a blast door, and we can't get it open. We're pretty sure anyone who completes the facility's VR simulation program will gain access, but it requires a certain interface. Unfortunately, we don't have one. You do, right there on your wrist. I need you to go into the simulator and complete that program, which will unlock the armory. You'll get a share of the gear, of course. It's the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska from Chinese communists. It was a pretty significant event in American history, according to our scribe. I won't lie to you. It's heavy combat. Safety protocols disengaged. That means you die in the sim, your body goes into massive cardiac arrest. You're still listening, so I'm going to assume you're interested. But time's wasting. Sibley can take you to the pod. Olin will get you briefed. If you want to walk away, you're free to leave. My men won't stop you.
I would rather do this DLC at another time. So I could just knock into your stuff without you doing anything, you know? 4 out of 5. You'd think I'd get one of these right. Definitely be coming back to here because this is part of our DLC. But for now, we are going to go back to exploring the rest of the regular wasteland. Can I fast travel even though there's an enemy right there? Well, it looks like this is our next stop. And of course we can't fast travel until this guy's dead. Whoa. I'm not gonna drop down that far. Oh! You alright, dog meat?
For my army.
The citizens of this town have nothing
Who
to fear.
dares interrupt
the
the
Mechanist is
antagonizer?
here to protect. Can't talk now, citizen.
We'll see about
I
that.
must be leaving.
Attack my
Be
ass
safe.
soldiers. Destroy this fool and his skin toys.
Are you all right? You aren't hurt, are you? I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a problem lately. Name's Rowe. Uncle Rowe to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons. For what that's worth. The, Mechanist and the Ant Agonizer. That's just what they call themselves. It's ridiculous, I know. A while ago, we were attacked by the Ant Agonizer, that woman with the ants, obviously. The Mechanist saved the town with his robots. Well, that was all well and good, but I swear their fights are getting bigger, and it's been driving off the merchants. They simply won't leave. Oh, that's terrific. I knew you'd help out. Knew it in my gut, and it's never steered me wrong on a deal yet. Find where the Ant Agonizer and the Mechanist hide and convince them to stop or otherwise end their hostility, and you'll earn 200 caps. You only need to stop one of them, really. Nowadays, I think they only stay in Canterbury to fight each other. You drive a hard bargain, friend. But seeing how we haven't been able to solve the problem ourselves, fine. You've got a deal. But I expect results. Oh, and please do try to use some discretion. We already have plenty of would-be heroes starting wars in our streets. We don't need another. If it'll help, I'm glad to. But one day there was a crazy woman leading a bunch of ants into town. She said humanity was dead and the ants would inherit the earth, stuff like that. Well, that gave Dom plenty of time to line up a shot or two on the ants. She ran away, but every once in a while she'd stage an attack again. She wasn't much of a threat then. In fact, she was sort of entertaining at first. Gave everyone in town something to talk about. But when the Mechanists started fighting her, things got bad. Ants are easy to shoot, but add robots with lasers, it got real nasty. The Mechanist used to be our town mechanic, Scott Walensky. Quiet guy, but plenty fierce with a wrench and some solder. Guy used to take care of a robot that protected the town until it got torn up in one of the Ant Agonizer's lame little attacks. I guess he took it personal because he made a mechanical suit and called himself the Mechanist, said he would lead a robot army to fight her. Now he doesn't even respond to his name, and his robot army is more dangerous to the town than the ants ever were. My nephew Derek might know more about them. I swear it's all I can do to keep him from running into the fight whenever they come out. He might know more about where you can find them, but don't encourage the poor boy. He's had enough close calls. I most heartily agree. You can usually find one of the trade caravans at the entrance to town. They come through every day or two. Other than them, Porter's always got food for sale down at the diner. We used to have a better mechanic, but that didn't work out so.
Just stumbled into town? He sure picked a fine day for it, with the crazies out there. Here, have a drink on the house. Welcome to Canterbury. I'm Joe Porter. I make sure folks around here can get a meal when they need it. We do our best. Well, Dom and Roe do their best. I just make sure they've got enough food so they can keep on doing their best. You ever find yourself starving around here, drop by Dot's Diner. We don't charge much, but don't expect any more freebies.
Newcomer to town, huh? Well, I'm Dominic Delasadro, and welcome to Canterbury Commons. Try to ignore the idiots in the costumes. Popular activities around town are trading, listening to row yap, and burying thieves in unmarked graves. Of course, we ran out of thieves to bury long ago. Saw to it myself. Might be a dead art, unless you're planning on stealing anything. Sounds like a good plan. Keeps the traders happy that way. And it means Machete and I get to save on ammo.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Fine. Hi. Whatever. I'm Machete, and I've got better things to do than talk with you. Scram. Good guess. I was the toughest defender they ever saw in Lamplight. I earned my nickname fighting off a mole rat with a knife as big as my arm. When I left, I figured I'd pass on a cushy place like Big Town. I ended up here. Dom took me on as a guard, and that's that.
Let's get rid of some of our cripple. Joe Porter safe, Licky Harris local inventory. Bunch of stuff that I probably shouldn't be touching. Although I can take this ammo. There's the little kid. No, that's not the little kid. Is that the kid? That looks like Machete. There's the kid.
Oh man, did you see it? Did you see it? The antagonizer was all like, "Fear me!" But the mechanist was all, "Stop, evildoer!" The antagonizer, she's this evil supervillain who's trying to wipe out humans with her ants. And the mechanist protects us with his robots. And when they fight in town, it's incredible! There's all these lasers and biting and blood, and it's crazy! And then my uncle says I need to stay inside. He says it's dangerous. This is serious business, Derek. You think they're neat too, huh? It's not like they ever hurt anyone. Well, not like really badly hurt or anything. Dom and Machete make sure that everyone gets inside when they fight like that. Though sometimes I sneak out to watch. The traders and the slavers and the raiders, they don't like the antagonizer or the mechanist. They say they're bad for business. But that's dumb. The ants and the robots rip them to shreds. That shows them. You mean the superheroes? Yeah, I'll try to watch all of their fights. I don't know much about her except she really, really doesn't like people. That's kinda cool. I mean, sometimes people are jerks. I think her lair is somewhere in the caves to the north of the city. I've seen her ants down there once in a while. Joe Porter said he found out something about her, but my uncle won't let him tell me. He says, don't encourage the poor boy. I knew the mechanist back when he was just a normal hero. He used to be called Scott. Then he fixed up stuff around town. But one day, the antagonizer killed his favorite robot, and I told him he ought to fight back against her like a real superhero. Ever since then, he's been up on his forge, on the back of the robot shop on the hill, working to protect us all from the antagonizer. No way! Don't stop it. Unless, maybe you're going... You could be caught super humongous and fight them with an army of super mutants.
Okay, let's go to the antagonizer. The person trying to kill humans should probably be the one taken down. Although, I need to talk with the other guy because he'll probably give me some sort of reward for killing her. Or at least stopping her. Which reminds me, the ability to speak might help out here.
Hey.
Oh, we need to make that vending machine a quantum in it. Nope. Okay, we know the antagonizer's in there. Where is Mechanist? I'm gonna say it's very likely that he's up there. Let's just select our quest and see. Yeah, he's up there. So, let's make this a little quicker on ourselves. And we're here.
What are you doing in here? How did you get past my defenses? Did the antagonizer send you? Speak now, citizen, or I'll be forced to detain you until I can ascertain your true motives. I realize you mean well, but I'm afraid you're being naive. The antagonizer is a madwoman, and the only thing that will stop her is force. As much as I wish peace were an option, the antagonizer is too deluded, too inhuman to listen to reason. Sadly, sometimes the scaly claw of tyranny must be destroyed by the cold, unfeeling pincers of justice. Long ago, I was a mere citizen like yourself. Beyond a talent for computers, I had no power in this world. But then the antagonizer attacked and killed someone very dear to me. The damage was too much for me to fix her. But I knew what I had to do. That tragedy burned away the weakness of my previous life. And in the fires of revenge, the Mechanist was forged. Aha! That's the spirit, chum. You seem quite capable. You got to me after all. You can be my official sidekick. I'm afraid I don't have another suit, though. But we can deal with that problem later. We've got bigger ants to fry. Now, how to proceed? The antagonizer does not listen to reason. She does not understand true human emotions, like mercy or love.
She's nothing more than an animal, and you can no more talk her into surrender than you can play chess with a mole rat.
But I will not stop you from trying. I only hope that you live long enough to learn the error of your ways.
Alright, let's go stop her. Get a little head start.
Hey,
Jeez, how far down do you live? I wonder why you're crazy. Oh, here we go. Don't make me kill your ants. Hopefully there's no more ants surrounding her. Ooh,
So at
gold
last,
quantum.
you've penetrated the court of the antagonizer, queen of all ants. Were you sent by that meddling mechanist? He'll learn that no one can stand before my royal regimen of fighting ants. Explain yourself. Why shouldn't I have my pretties kill you where you stand? Ha ha! You would walk here and presume to command me? Humanity's time has come to an end. Your kind died because it knew only petty bickering and wars. But not so, the noble ant. It works with its brethren, knowing only loyalty and duty. And this is why they have grown, while humanity crumbled. Once I've finished with that pathetic mechanist, I will be free to spread my colonies across the wastes. Perhaps. But I'll snuff those chances soon enough. Now, my royal guard, kill this commoner!
Oh, that worked. Bugs, time for you
What
to
have
get
you
some
got
weight
on your
again.
mind? Yes, by all means, let's.
I'm just waiting for the day where I accidentally fire him. I have an idea. He can probably
Something
take the rest of my quantum.
Troubling you, my
cores.
friend? Yes, by all means, let's.
Yep, he could take just enough. Is there an easy way back? This took a little too long for my liking.
There is safety in mindfulness.
Okay, let's go talk to the mechanist. Who's that? I think that is Dominic.
Though we may seem safe for the moment.
Well done! You have defeated the vile antagonizer, and you've brought back her suit so that we may destroy the last taint of her villainy. Hand it to me, and I'll make sure that no one else can ever bear the mantle of the foul antagonizer. Quickly then. Evil never pauses to contemplate its actions, so I see little reason that we should either. Is that true? Have I really become a bigger problem for the town than her? Am I really the villain here? Does this mean I should stop myself? I guess I could just give up my suit and stop being the mechanist. But I couldn't face the town after causing that much trouble. Here, please, take the suit. I don't want to think about it anymore. I'm sorry. Just leave me alone. I've got a lot to think about.
Hold on, I want something from you. Thank you. So how overweight am I now? 20 pounds, jeez.
You have something to say? Yes, by all means, let's. You have something to say? Yes, by all means, let's.
Let's go turn in that quest.
Yes, citizen? I'm sorry. Just leave me alone. I've got a lot to think about.
Whatever you can do to help our town, we'd appreciate it. With all of that fighting, I never did get to give you the official welcome to the town, did I? Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all, of excellent bargains. Here for business or pleasure? Damn near all of them, depending on which caravan's in town. Guns, armor, food, junk. Pretty much everyone swings by the old circle eventually. Everyone but slavers, that is. It's a hassle to transport their wares, as they say. Just as well, eh? Anything else I can do to welcome you to town? That's grand. I do believe it's fair to say you've saved Canterbury. And unlike that mechanist, you did so with significantly less stress all around. Now, I do believe this is our agreed-upon payment for your fine services rendered, and a little bonus as a special thank you.
Woo! 600 bottle caps and a level up.
Later.
To 100. Medicine to 75. Explosives to 85. Energy weapons to 85. Big guns to 75. And barter to 57. What kind of perks do we have now? Warmonger. So we have a choice between intense training and the mysterious stranger. I take the mysterious stranger. Let's see how ticked off Derek is.
Yes?
Apparently he doesn't care.
Is that yours?
Where is our next point of interest? Temple of the Union? Maybe. Seems there's a lot of places in here that we haven't discovered at all. But we are going to find the Temple of the Union, and then we'll finish out this episode.
No more games! Time to die!
You're shooting at somebody, but I don't see them. Combat shotgun. Meh. We've already been here. Let's go to where we need to be. I see a Yaguar. No, that's a Brahmin. Whoops. I don't see any enemies, but I do see lights, which indicates friends, usually?
What's your business, stranger? Hannibal says I gotta let folks like you in, but that don't mean I have to like it. Keep your hands in sight and don't make any sudden moves. I'm coming down to open the gate. Hannibal is upstairs somewhere. I'm locking the door behind you, so don't try anything. I'm watching you.
Ah, a visitor. Welcome to the Temple of the Union. I'm not going to ask you who you are. For the moment, I don't care. We are all escaped slaves. I need your solemn promise not to betray us to Paradise Falls or the slavers. Until I get that, you cannot leave here. So, do I have your word? Welcome, brother, to the Temple of the Union. Our home is your home. Your past is your own affair so long as you serve our common good. As a symbol of our trust, here is a key to the gate. That's Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator. We don't know how it came to be here, but it's fitting, don't you think? For 23 years I was a slave, ever since I was 14. 6 years ago I managed to escape from my master. He's been hunting me ever since. When I found the head of Lincoln here, I knew it was a sign for me to help other slaves to escape. I founded the Temple of the Union as a safe haven for runaway slaves everywhere. We are trying to make a safe haven for all runaway slaves. We give food and supplies to any that find us and help them on their way. We don't have enough room. There's not enough water or food here. But I have a plan. A plan to take over a place that will be a shining beacon of hope for all slaves. I want to move all my people to the memorial site for the great Abraham Lincoln, but I need to know if it's safe. I've heard rumors of super mutants infesting that area, though. We need to send someone to check that out first. I was hoping you would help us. The memorial is easy to find. Good luck. One other thing, talk to Caleb. He'll need your help. We can't leave unless he's ready too. He was a stonemason. It will fall to him to restore the memorial as best he can. He's been pestering me for weeks now to get him some things he needs. I don't have time to deal with him right now. Haven't you been listening? I'm turning in. I need to be sharp tomorrow.
Good day, sir. My name is Bill. Bill Seward, if you please, sir. Oh, yes. All my life. One day I killed the master's little girl. It was an accident, I swear. I ran away. They would never have believed me. Hannibal found me. I would never have made it without him. A bit of this and a bit of that. Whatever Mr. Hannibal needs. I look after the animals, cook our meals, clean up, things like that.
Hannibal says you're on our side. My name is Alex. Yes, for 4 years. I was young and pretty. I don't need to tell you what my duties were. He liked me enough to educate me. I learned reading, history, math, and even some science. When my master married, his wife insisted I get sold. Hannibal bought me and freed me. I'm an historian. I also tinker with pre-war machines. My dream is to build a shrine to the great Abraham Lincoln.
Poor people can't get any sleep.
You don't look like much, stranger. Bet you run from rad roaches. I'm Simone Cameron. Don't fuck with me. Hannibal says I can't shoot you, but I ain't trusting you with a gun to my back. Not for long. Me and my merc crew were captured by slavers. 7 months I groveled and obeyed like a good lapdog. When I saw my chance, I took it. I had nowhere else to go. Hannibal took me in. He never cared about my past. What the...
Where is this guy that you were talking about? Must be upstairs. No, there's nobody up here. Looking for a Caleb. Don't want to go in there. Maybe he's downstairs.
You're new. I'm Caleb. If you're going to be staying a while... Hannibal told you about Lincoln's memorial? Well, he doesn't just want to live there. He also wants to restore it. Make it so people tell stories about it and the word can get to the slaves. But I can't restore something if I don't know what it looked like. I need a drawing, a photograph of it. Our ancestors honored Lincoln's life with a display in the Museum of History. I'm hoping that a picture of the memorial still survives in there. Long time ago, 8 years, I think, 3 of us escaped during the night. They caught Liesel and John. I made it into the wasteland. Raiders took me in at first. When I heard about this place, I knew I had to come here. My former master trained me in masonry. I fix things. Someday I hope to reattach Lincoln's head to the statue in the memorial.
Well, I have my quest now. And it's another wasteland quest, so that's good. 4 score. So our next location is the Lincoln Memorial, which apparently we don't have yet. But I can get there through the Museum of History. I cannot fast travel from this location. Why not? So I can't fast travel, period. Good to know. When can I fast travel? There's no one surrounding me. Okay, now I can fast travel. Must have been something about being too close to the Temple of the Union.
How's the mall treating you?
Could always go down to the Museum of History as well. I think that gives me a direct link to the underworld.
And get your party on. That's right, it removes stains. Oh, well, would you look at that? We got us a smooth-skinned visitor. Ooh-wee, we ain't seen one of your type in a long time. You're in Underworld, Smooth-Skin. It's the only safe place for we ghouls in D.C. We're here out of sight and out of mind. The mutants leave us alone, and the slavers usually don't come this far into the city, so it's not bad. Really, the Brotherhood of Steel is the only thing we have to worry about. So long as we don't leave Underworld, that is. That's right. As long as you don't bother us, we won't bother you. Feel free to come and go, trade, sleep, whatever. Just make sure that you leave whatever trouble is following you at the door, because we don't want it. So enjoy your stay, Smooth-Skin. Bastards. They don't seem to be able to tell us apart from the super mutants. Or maybe they just don't care. They see us and shoot on sight. At least they have the common courtesy to miss most of the time. Still, bigots. Enjoy your stay. Just try and keep from shooting up the place. We got a nice little deal going on down here. We'd like to keep it nice. Me? I keep every hunk of old rusted pre-war garbage around here in operating condition. We've got lights, water, and ventilation all running off the old crap they used to keep this place going for the tourists. I've managed to keep it going so far, but, well, I'm not sure how long I can keep it up. We've scavenged just about all the scrap metal from all the places we can safely get to. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Hell, not before long I'm gonna have to disassemble poor old Cerberus for parts. Hey, you get around, don't you? Tell you what, you bring me back any scrap metal you find out there, and I'll trade you whatever I can. We can work out a trade. We've got some stuff around here that we don't need, but a smooth skin like you might make use of it. Well, all right. That's good to hear, stranger. Just come on back to me when you've gathered some scrap metal. You'll find it just about anywhere. On junked robots, in old buildings, you name it. And not 'em. Okay.
Alright, well, this is Underworld, everyone.
Scanning. Attention! Civilian on deck.
Let's go ahead and call it there. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in our next episode.